Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm going to be doing a video today on how to get over a breakup in 2025. Before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that I am a singer and a musician, if you didn't know that already, and the links will be below to all three of my songs that I have out now. They are on all platforms. Okay, so I wanted to do this video because I have been through really very bad breakups in the past. And I wanted to just give some advice to people who are currently going through breakups. Even if you have gone through your breakup already, and if you just wanted to watch my video anyway, that'll be nice too. But yeah, so, all right. Now, breakups are horrible. Breakups are not fun. They can be very traumatic. And I've been through all of that. I've been through that a few times. I haven't dated a lot of guys, so I've only had a few breakups that I had to go through and maybe a couple of situationships, but they were all pretty bad. And it took time out of my life to where I was really, really down bad. But as you can see, I am currently in just such a happier place. And that's because I finally just got over them. And where I am right now, if I'm dating anybody in the future, it is not going to be like how I used to be. Because I'm telling you, I am stronger now. I'm wearing this shirt for a reason, okay? Because first of all, Britney Spears, I love her so much. This is my album right here. This is my album ever since I was a little kid. I literally know every song by heart. This is my favorite Britney Spears album forever. But Stronger by Britney Spears, now that I'm older, that song means so much more to me. When I was little singing it as a kid, I really didn't understand what she was really talking about because I was a child. I never gone through anything. But now as an adult, this song motivates me now. And it's not just because it's about a breakup. I feel like you can relate that song to anything because it's kind of just saying that you're stronger than yesterday. And the fact that you were in your feelings about a person or whatever, you still got over it, and you're on your own now, and you are better, you're stronger. You don't need what you were longing for because you have yourself or whatever the situation is. So I wrote down what I'm gonna say because I can't just remember off the top because I will just ramble and ramble. These are in no particular order. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna say is to cry it out. Cry it out because you want to just get it all out. Just cry it out. If you hold stuff in, it's going to make things worse. You're going to have it all bottled up. And then one day you're just going to, get upset. And who knows, you may be in a public place. You may be at work. You may be at school. You may be somewhere where that wouldn't be the best thing to do. Give yourself time to cry it out. But then I want to say, cry it out, but don't get lost in it. Don't get lost in it. Don't be crying aimlessly to the point where you feel like you can't go on. Do not get to that point. Don't get to the point where you're on routine, where it's you do something, then you're like, all right, I gotta cry now, or you know what I mean? Don't make it part of your schedule. Don't wallow in it. Don't wallow in it. And I know that that's hard because I'm only telling you guys this stuff because I have experienced it. And for people who care about me, I want to care about you. And I want to let you guys know what to do so that you're not wasting any more time on this person. Don't be crying in your room. Don't be just crying. Don't be gasping for air and all that stuff. I've cried to the point where I thought I was going to need an ambulance. I thought I was going to need somebody to come help me. That's how bad it was. But we have gotten so much stronger. Okay. Don't take your anger out on people. Don't take your anger out first on yourself. Don't take your anger out on that person who you're not in that relationship with, and don't take your anger out on just anyone around you. Don't do that. Second, I would say don't look at people's social medias. Do not. I know that that's hard to do in this day and age, especially because I feel like people be knowing that people are going to look on their page, and they do things just to get a reaction. They want you to break the no contact rule. They want you to hit them up. They want you to be mad. They want you to give them that attention again, because typically with a breakup, you shouldn't be reaching out to that person for anything. no contact rule. I wouldn't say it's a rule. I feel like if you're broken up with somebody, it's not a no contact rule. It's just no contact. Like, you guys are not together. Like, you shouldn't be trying to find ways to talk to a person again. Anyway, if it's a breakup, there is no like looking forward to any point of a contact. If I mean, unless this has to do with if you are married or if you have children involved, like, that's different. But I'm talking about people who don't have that, because I've never been married. I don't have no kids. Like, I don't have any of that. This was just like dealing with somebody and then not dealing with somebody. Don't look at their social medias. If you have to, you can block them, restrict them. Like, I don't know. They have all these different things now. I haven't been in a relationship in that long, and I'm so thankful for that, because I'm like, I don't have time anymore. Like, honestly, the reason why I didn't pursue my music, I didn't pursue like my social media how I wanted it to be, was because I was either going through like a breakup, or I was dealing with a friendship or a situationship that I shouldn't have been, and I should have just been focusing on myself. So I lost a lot of time that way. But it is not the end of the world. You can lose a lot of time, but as long as you're still here, you can still do what you want to do. And that's where I'm at now. Like, I'm at the point where I can look back at all of these relationships and realize that I was wrong, they were wrong, and I can finally move on from the situation, because I am a better person now. I am not a better person because of them. I'm a better person because of me. Okay, when I went through breakups, I 100% didn't go through things the correct way, like how I'm trying to tell you guys. A lot of things I didn't know how to do. A lot of things I had to realize on my own how to get over a relationship, And where I'm at now, like I said, I'm at the point where if I'm talking to somebody and it's not working, it's not working. And I'm just going to say it's not working. Or if they say it's not working, I'm going to say, all right, cool. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be like, oh, this person doesn't know what they had. And like, I'm not doing none of that, because I know what I have. I know that I am like trying to build something on my own anyway. I'm not trying to look for a handout from a guy to help me to where I'm trying to be, because with my music, this is my talent. And with everything else that I'm doing, this is all me. So, oh my God, I don't know if this is like a confession or what. Like, I'm just like going on a tangent. But if you know, when you get over breakups, or you're in a position where you don't feel for these people anymore, even if they hurt you, like, it's like, it is such an awesome feeling. And let me tell you, if you're not there yet, you will get there too. No social media, okay? And I feel like it's up to you. If you want to get on your social media and you want to go places and this person ain't blocked and you want to show them that you're living your best life, you can do that. Like, but I feel like don't pretend to like really be living your best life, because I feel like all you're going to do is get exhausted from trying to like hold up this fake image if you're really not feeling that way. Like, at the same time, I'm not saying to go on your page and like post sad quotes and stuff. Don't do that either. Don't post no sad quotes. Don't post stuff like that to like have like subliminal messages. Like, I feel like don't do any of that. Just literally focus on you. Like, don't do none of that. Like, because all you doing is wasting energy when you could just be like doing stuff for yourself. Like, even if you're going through a breakup, you don't got to post it. You don't got to post that you're moving on. You don't got to do none of that. Social media is like the key way to like have your progress go from to because every time when I would look at people's pages, I would be like just sad again, regardless if the person was like doing it on purpose or not. Like, anything they did, if they posted a picture of like their water bottle, I would be like, oh my God, they're somewhere posting their water bottle. Like, it was just, it's bad. Even if they posted themselves at the gym, I'm just like still sad. Like, I don't know, just don't look. So this is number 3. Don't think that your world is over, because it's not. Don't think that you can't live without this person, because you can. While you're in that moment thinking, how can I go on with this person? How can I live without this person? You are living without this person. You are. Because you can be down on the floor crying. You can be upset. You can be depressed. You are living without this person. Your heart is still beating. Okay? So fuck them. Like, honestly, like, fuck them, like, I know it's hard when you're in that moment and you can't see clearly and you're just like, oh, you're just thinking about all the memories. You're thinking about all of the things you've done with this person, all of the things that you guys didn't get to do because now you're broken up. or what they're going to possibly be doing with the next person. Okay. And you just need to not think that your world is over. It isn't. It isn't. This is just a hard time. This is something that you'll be able to get through, but it takes time. And I'm not going to lie and tell you, oh, it's going to take this amount of time. Like, it can take days, it can take weeks, months, years. Like, honestly, like, it's a process, and it all depends on you. It depends on what you're feeling within, because nobody can tell you how to feel. I used to hate when people would tell me to get over it or to move on, because it's easy for them to say when they're not in that position. And a lot of these people who would tell me to move on, they've never been in the situations that I was in with this particular person, or they only dated one person in their whole life. So I'm like, how can you tell me to move on if you're only with one person and you guys are doing great, which is good, but you can't tell me how to move on from a person because your relationship is good and you're technically not going to move on from this person because your relationship is good. So don't tell me to move on. So I feel like when it comes to like advice, you need to talk to people who's actually been through things and have experienced things. It doesn't have to be the same situation, but at least talk to people who have gotten over breakups and are not in just one relationship, and they're just in one relationship their whole life. All right, this is a fun one. So start treating yourself. Start treating yourself. Start doing things that make you happy again, or start doing things that make you happy that you always wanted to do. This is your time to get your nails done like this. Look at the nails. Time to get your nails done, you know, time to get cute, time to do whatever you want to do. As long as you're doing it safely, you can go on trips, you can go get your hair done, you can get piercings, you can get tatted, get pedicures, buy yourself a whole new wardrobe. Don't do it for that person to see you. Don't do it for that person to like have a reaction. Like, do it for yourself. Find stuff to do where it's like gonna make you a little bit more happier. Like, you're not gonna be happy right away, maybe you will be, but at least it's like it's a start. This is kind of extreme, but I would say you can move away. Okay, next thing I would say is, it sounds cliche, but it does get better. Things get better over time, but I feel like you have to do your part in order to get that going, because it's going to be like a gradual effect. Like, I have never gone through anything and just bounced right back. Like, it was always like a moment where I was like grieving over somebody that I should not have. Okay, and eventually like things got better. But when things get better, please do expect, because this happens more so than not, at least for me, that person will come back. But I would hope at that time that you're in a position where you're not going to take the person back. In my situationships and relationships, these people have, for the most part, I would say only one person out of like the 5 people I ever talked to in my entire life didn't come back. But that's because I like really insulted him really badly, and he just was like, no, you're too rude. But that's not funny. But anyways, most of the time they do come back. And this, to me, now that I'm looking back, even in that moment, like, it's not a good thing. It's not, to me, it's not a good thing, because I feel like people do not change. People do not change. And I feel like if they come back, then they're like, oh, I changed this and that. Like, yeah, you changed because I wasn't in your life, but then when I come back, you're going to start reverting back. That's how I feel. I feel like it is very rare for people to actually change and then a person gets back with a person and they're good. Like, I don't know what y'all situation is. I don't know if somebody cheated. I don't know if somebody is a narcissist. I don't know what the situation is, but for me, every time when a person came back, like, at first I would be like, oh, like, you know, like, I knew you would come back, like, knew it. Sorry, like, that's one thing. Like, I always knew, like, people would come back, like, you know, like, even if I wasn't looking for it. And that's the thing, like, people always come back when you're, like, not thinking about them anymore. Like, I don't know if that is just, like, the universe. I don't know what it is, but it's, like, every time when you want that person or you're longing for that person, no, they're not there. And then when you finally get over them and you're like, I'm not thinking about them, here they come back. So, for me, there were certain situations where I did go back with people. And guess what? Did the same fucking thing again. So For me, now I know not to go back to people, like, regardless of how long it is. Like, no. So say I went back to these people, it went bad again. Then time went on, then they come back again. At that point, I'm like, case closed. Boom. Like, no, goodbye. I banged my gavel. It's over. So like those were like relationships. And then in situationships, like I've had friendships with like, well, not even friendships. I've had situationships with guys like before, and it just didn't work. Like, I'm not the type of person to have one night stands. Like, that's just not me. Like, I've learned that. I'm like, that's just not me. And it's just, it gets, to me, it's just weird. Like, I don't know. I had a friendship before that I wrote a song about. My third song called Always Fronted. And in that song, it talks about how this guy always fronted. And first of all, this goes all the way back to junior high school, okay? In the song, I say it. Like, in junior high school, this dude liked me. And as an adult, when we got older, he liked me and never made moves to do anything. And it is a long story. Like, that story is really juicy. It really is juicy. And I don't even know if that person knows that I wrote that song about him, but it is 100% about you, because you always fronted. Like, the song is just clear as day. It's kind of like at the time in junior high school, I didn't know that he liked me. And then it's like we ended up working together years later as adults. And then he told somebody at work that he was into me, and in junior high school. And in high school, he was into me as well. And he always had a crush on me. So I found this out at work, not from him, through somebody else that he told. And then it's like, I tried to like get to know him and this and that. Then at the time he had a girlfriend, and he broke up with the girlfriend. I helped him get over the girlfriend. And then it was like, he started acting funny towards me. And it was just a whole big thing. And then after that, we stopped talking. Then we became friends again, stopped talking. Then we became, it was horrible. So at the end of the day, the song is called Always Fronted, because dude never made moves, always had me out there looking stupid, making me think that, oh, like, you know, we're gonna like maybe have a relationship, and then we don't because of him. When he knows that he likes me, and he just always acted stupid. And then when I try to be like, what's going on? And he try to act like, oh, like, I'm not into you like that. Oh, I don't, oh, like, you know, you're taking it to, you're reading too much into it. Like, oh, I didn't mean that I liked you. Hot mess, okay? Always Fronted is out now on all platforms. Listen to it, okay? Please. And like I said, that is a long story. That story goes deep. I'm just giving you the surface, okay? I don't know when I'd ever do a full explanation breakdown on that situation, but that wasn't even a relationship, okay? We didn't even sleep together. We didn't kiss. We didn't do nothing, okay? That is a big situationship that I had to make a song about it, like. But yeah, I'm over that person. I stopped going to the gym because of this person. I stopped going to the gym because it's like, it was like when we weren't talking, like it was weird. Every time we weren't cool together, we would see each other in the gym, okay? And for me, it would annoy me because I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired of seeing in the gym. Then when we would get together again and be cool, like he told me like, oh, like when you was in the gym, I would like try to make myself be seen. So I'm like, okay, so always fronted, even in the gym when we're not talking, because I would be like, why is this dude always like coming where I am, whatever? And then he said he would do it on purpose. So, and then fast forward again when we stopped being friends. It was so many times when we had fallen outs and I would see him in the gym. But now, the most recent time that I've seen him in the gym, like I looked at him and gave him like such the nastiest look, because like he once again put me through something to where it was like, really, you told me that you wanted to possibly talk to me, and now you have a girlfriend. It is just like messy, okay? So, but then the last time that I saw him in the gym, like I made sure this time that he was going to see me. So I just went, and I went to the in the gym, I went to the cleaning machine, and I saw him in there, and I was just like, and I made sure to have him look at me. Of course, he didn't say nothing. He walked past. And then I would say, like, I don't know, a week or however long later, I was in the gym again, right? I'm on the machine working out, not even thinking about this dude. Then I see him in the corner, just standing there like he waited for the bus. Like, okay, and for people who don't know, like, it was weird, okay? I'm on the machine, it's like, then I look outwards to see like over where like the emergency exit is, and the dude is right in my peripheral. Like, he's literally diagonal from me, just standing there as if like he waiting for like a damn marching band to come through, like he at a parade or something. Like, he's just standing there looking at his phone, and I'm like, why are you standing? I thought he was waiting for somebody. I thought he was doing something. Nothing. And then eventually he left. So I feel like going all the way back from when he said, oh, like I was trying to be seen. I think he was trying to be seen again. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of this. And I ended my membership. So I don't go to the gym no more. I don't go to that gym no more. I'm looking for another gym to go to because I don't have time. I don't have time to go to no gym and have that type of annoyingness around me. Because who knows? I don't know what this dude is up to. Like, I really don't. It's like, if you couldn't, like, ever talk to me back in the day, if you could never talk to me now, regardless of what happened in between, it's like you always fronted. You wanted me, but never acted on it. God, it's just like, and then you have me out here looking crazy. Never again. Never again. Okay? And I'm telling you guys, always fronted explains part of it. But, yeah. So, anyways, like I said, things get better. Things do get better. I won't say just to move on, but you do have to take it easy. Take it easy on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame the other person, even though I'm pretty sure it's probably the other person's fault. Like, even they know that. They know that. That's why they, most of the time, will come back to you and be like, oh, but it's like, it's up to you to really decide if that person is worth being taken back. All I'm saying is, don't be surprised if they revert back to their old ways. And then what you're going to have to do at that point is you're going to have to like go back from square one and then get back to being stronger again. And I don't advise you to do that. I just want you guys to be your best person and just like, you know that there are other people out there for you, and to love yourself. Like, it sounds lame, but you got to love yourself, and you got to love yourself to know what is not working for you and what does work for you. And look for red flags from the beginning. Don't stay in things. A lot of times I would stay in situations because I was connected intimately with the person, and I'm just like, bro, not in 2025. We ain't doing that no more. Like, no. Like, okay, all of that is nice to be intimate with people and stuff, but I'm just like, don't get lost in this person. Because there's always a possibility that this person will fuck up, or there's always a possibility that maybe they don't want to be with you anymore, or maybe you don't want to be with them anymore. So it's like, you always gotta like, kind of like I'm saying, you can love people, but you still gotta love yourself enough and always know that in the back of your mind that things could go left. And I'm sorry if this video is all over the place, but I hope this video was helpful to you. And I hope that you subscribe to my channel because I have more videos that I'm thinking about doing, and you guys like really should listen to my music because I record my music in my closet back here. Behind this is my closet. It's really small in there. I record, my vocals in there, and then I edit, cut up my tracks, do my ad-libs. I do all of that myself, and then I send it to my mixer and masterer to make it sound like amplified. But yeah, I do my own little studio back there. Shout out to my producer who makes the beats for me. I am an independent artist, and I'm also an independent woman in regards to not depending on a man to make me happy in life. And I am just in my bag, and I'm in my dreams, and you guys should do the same. And if you guys have good relationships, awesome. Like, if it's good, if they're treating you right, you're treating them right, awesome. But still, always love yourself and treat yourself good first. I'm gonna end the video here. I know I went on my own tangent about my own stuff, but I feel like you guys will enjoy it. I feel like you guys will like it. So yeah. Shout out to Britney Spears. I love you so much. You are like one of the strongest women ever. I read your book. That book is amazing. She has gone through so many things that people don't know about, and people really should feel bad about how they teased her back when she went through her breakdown, because we all go through breakdowns. It's just that we're not in the public. Like, comment, subscribe, stream my music. All the links will be below. Follow me everywhere. Okay, bye.